What's up guys, Justin here for S&S Archery, and today's gear video we're going to be looking at the Aziak equipment Bino clamp. This is a new product that we just started carrying here at S&S Archery, but we're really excited to show you guys this for a couple reasons. Number one, very inexpensive, coming in just under 40 bucks. You really can't beat that. There's a lot of other Bino attachments that are going to put you in the ballpark around 200 bucks. So just at $40, that's an awesome deal. Next, how light it is. Coming in at 0.3 ounces, you just can't say enough about cutting down the weight, and they definitely did it with this product. Very flexible material. It's not plastic, probably like some kind of Teflon, but definitely rigid and tough. And when I first got this in my hands, I kind of thought it was teensy, kind of weak. But after I mounted up on several different pairs of binoculars, you definitely get a sense that it's strong and it's definitely going to last. Probably the coolest thing with this ring adapter is it is Arca-Swiss compatible. So you can see here there is a small plate that is basically built into the ring itself. And this is going to mount up perfect to our VA5 or any other Arca-Swiss compatible tripods. So definitely speeds up the process. You don't have to have a plate on it for extra weight. And if for some reason you don't run Arca-Swiss, there is a nut that's provided that slides into a groove, and that's going to give you your 1/4 by 20 threads. So if you have some kind of, say, Vortex tripod that doesn't have the Arca-Swiss, you'll put this plate right on the bottom of here, and then you're going to be good to go. The benefit of running that Arca-Swiss, obviously, just how sleek, how small it is. It's not going to be in conflict with your Bino harness. It's not something that you're going to have to put the plate on, take it off, put it on, take it off. It's just very simple. Like I said, it's going to go right into your binocular harness very easy. You're not going to have any parts of it catching. As far as when you go to order this, there's going to be 4 different options, 1, 2, 3, and 4. On our products page under the Aziak equipment, we're going to have a complete breakdown of all the different binoculars that each one of these sizes is going to fit. So like my 18 by 56 UHDs is a number 2, my 10 by 42 UHDs is a number 2, my NL Pier 10 by 42s is a number 1. But we'll have a complete breakdown. If for some reason your binoculars aren't in this, definitely contact us, reach out. We'll help you guys out in determining which ring you should go with. I've used several different ring adapters before. These are more universal. They're meant to fit a ton of different brands. Being that they are very flexible, there is a lot of bend in them. So where the piers are kind of oddly shaped, there isn't a perfect fit. But as you tighten it down, it kind of conforms itself to the grip of this binocular. So I would say, definitely there are specific Bino rings that are made for specific brands, but if you want to swap and mix what glass you're running, it's definitely a great option. So taking a look at the installation of the Bino clamp, the first thing you need to do is determine what barrel you want it mounted up on. I personally run my handle of my tripod out the front when I'm using binoculars, and usually it's on the left-hand side. So that way I'm going to run my Bino clamp on the left barrel. So the first thing you're going to do is just stretch it over the objective. And you're just going to kind of conform it to where it fits the best. You definitely, you want some gap in here because that's where the thread is going to lock down from the screw. If it's too far apart, the screw won't grab. You won't have a long enough screw. But ultimately, just find where it fits on there the best. And if you can, slide it towards the bridge of the binoculars. It's going to be the best as far as balance. Once you've established kind of where you'd like it, go ahead and grab the squared nut that's provided in your kit. You're going to drop it down. There's just a little channel. That's going to catch your threads on the screw side. Within your kit, you're going to get 3 different screw lengths. I know this is the middle one here, so I'm going to grab it. And you're just basically going to pinch this. And like I said, you're just going to fine tune this where it'll work. And you're just going to start tightening it until it slowly starts to bite. The next thing you want to do is keep this clamp fairly loose. That way when you mount it up on the tripod, you can really get this plate nice and level and your eye relief and everything set. So if you need to adjust it, slide it, you can. It's very simple to do. If you over tighten it, you can't. So just keep that loose, set it up on a tripod, get it all set. When you're happy with the desired position, go ahead and finish it up the rest of the way. After doing a bunch of testing on this Bino clamp, probably the one thing I will say about it is if you're leaning into your glass pretty heavily, you are going to get a little bit of flex in it, and that has to do with the material and the flexibility and how thin it is. So as long as you're not pressing hard into your glass, I don't think wind is going to be an issue with it. For the most part, it is very stable. And at a price point of $40, you really can't complain. If you guys have any more questions about the Aziak equipment, Bino clamp, or anything else in the store that we carry, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email. We'll be glad to help. If you guys have liked this video or found it useful in any way, please hit subscribe to follow us along on more gear review videos and how-tos. And thanks for watching.